RAMSA Fellowship is an opportunity for travel and research, loosely based on the concept of the perpetuation of tradition through invention.
This idea of perpetuation of tradition through invention really means that all architecture grows out of what's been done before, and so to study the past to understand what might be done today is a very important thing.
It's been especially exciting for me to see what the fellows have done with their stipends, from the first fellow who actually built a building to the most recent who did a wonderful series of drawings inspired by the things that she saw on her travels.
It's important to experience the architecture firsthand and really understand how one moves through the space, how one lives in the space, how it relates to the specific climate, to the specific cultural milieu. It's very hard to get that from a book.
Classmates and I always laugh at the fact that we sit at a computer for probably some 12 hours a day. And so the ability to step outside of that screen space and actually go into real space is really enriching, because as architects, ultimately we're not just dealing with forms, we're dealing with places and people and spaces.
Training young architects has always been the heart and soul of what we do here at the firm. And to me, it's important that we're extending this out into the academic community.
We are a highly professional office with a foot in academia. And I think that makes us quite unique. And it's always good to learn and to grow.
The fellowship opportunity was really useful to my education because most of architecture school can be so directed towards a curriculum that sometimes you really don't have the time or opportunity to start formulating your own ideas, let alone have the resources to then travel to the places you need to develop that.
Our office takes a very academic approach and a very research and precedent-based approach to our work, and so this fellowship really does tie in very directly with the way that we practice architecture here.
It's an opportunity not only for students to do in-depth research, but also for them to come back to the firm and to present those ideas, both here in the form of a lecture and an exhibition, and then also in published form.
That's very gratifying to be able to be in a position to offer a fellowship to a bright young person who is about to begin their professional career. So this is a wonderful moment for us to be able to help someone move along in their professional development.
There's an opportunity when you're younger and when you're in school for something like this to be really impactful to your career, educationally speaking, because it's not always about, production and getting projects done. It's as much about having a resource of knowledge to draw upon in later career contexts.
Opportunity that the fellowship provides a student is the time to see things and to discover things that you can't discover in books or magazines or even from your teachers in school. The real world is the greatest teacher of all.